What's going on, guys? Thanks for checking back in. I really hope if you're DJs, live sound guys, bands, duos, trios, solos, you guys are out there getting it done. I say that every time, but I really do mean it. Here's what today's video is about. Got up this morning and I'm like, man, we've been messing with these yellow jackets the last 4 or 5 days, really. I'm like, man, I want to do a kind of a comparison between Yamaha DBR10 and QSC CP8. So got up, had a busy day, but I'm like, I'm going to go lay down some tracks, and I just want to do it with something fresh that I can play on here. So I'm going to do some spoken word through a Sennheiser E835. The EQ is going to be flat. I'm just going to pan left and right between the Yamaha and the QSC. And there's going to be no effects, no compression or anything like that. It's just going to be raw, my voice, spoken word into Sennheiser E835. Then this morning, I just wanted to lay down some tracks, so I laid down drums, acoustic, a couple different electrics, and a bass. A bass with strings on it that's like 17 years old, so take that for what it's worth. I'm not a bass player. But the timing's not perfect. I don't care. I just wanted to have an example, just something to play, because I want to start doing some more stuff if I can. So... and there's no pre or post processing, if I didn't already say, and going to be going on for the vocals or those tracks. They're just raw as they got recorded. So so that's what's being put in. On the speakers themselves, on the QSC, the input sensitivity on the back, it's going to be in the default mode. I think it's default. So none of the other DSP presets are not just default. And the input sensitivity is going to be right at unity gain or 0 dB, I believe it should be. On the Yamaha, the decontour is going to be off position. There's no filtering or anything going on that one. That one's just straight as well. And however, to my ears, I didn't put a meter up to it, but to my ears, I tried to get the same speakers at the same basic output. So the Yamaha is up about 1.5 dB to the best of my ears to see if they match. So if one's louder than the other, don't be fooled and say, oh, that one's the best just because it's louder. It's not what this is about. It's about the tone, the speaker's characteristics, what it puts out. So listen for the highs, listen for the mids, listen for the lows on what each speaker does. I think we all know that CP8's been known for having a good low-end output for an 8-inch speaker. And also, just because the QSC is technically set lower than the Yamaha doesn't mean that the QSC is louder or anything like that. You're only going to get that if you're doing max output, looking for clean, usable headroom, clean, usable maximum output, max XPL that's clean and actually usable. That's not what this is about. If I'm wrong about any of that, the guys that know more than me, feel free to let me know. So I'd love to read about it. We can all learn. So anyways, this is just for the tone that it puts out. I'm going to be panning left and right for the spoken word and for the backing tracks. You guys give a listen and just kind of comment on which one you like better. So I'm going to get to it so we can get this done and get this loaded up. So let's do it. All right, guys, here we go. So this is the spoken word on that Sennheiser E835 I told you about. Pretty much just a normal talking voice. Again, I'm just talking here and letting you know, no processing afterwards. And I'm switching over to the Yamaha DBR10 right now. There's the DBR10. And, on both of these, of course, the high pass filter is engaged here, 80 Hertz on this Yamaha mixer. We're using the MG10XU. And right now I'm switching back to the QSC CP8. And I'm going to keep going back and forth right now. Again, the EQ is totally straight. No effects is on, no compression. And we're going to the Yamaha right now. And as we're talking about the Yamaha, I'm just going to keep and switch back right to the CP8. So that's what we're on right now is the CP8. So you can have the real-time side-by-side going back to the Yamaha right now. And now we're on the Yamaha. So I want you guys to listen to the highs, listen to the mids, going back to the CP8 right now. And as you listen to the mids, just check the low end of my voice, the middle registers, going back to the Yamaha right now. And now we're back on the Yamaha, so we'll see what you guys want. So see what you guys want, see what you think, in case you're deciding on these two speakers. And I hope that this is beneficial for you as we go back right to this QSC right here. And one more time, flipping right back to the Yamaha. Now we're back on the Yamaha. You know, make sure you let everybody know which one you like better. Hope this comes through good. We're going back to the QSC, and that's where we're in it. So actually, we're going to go back to the Yamaha here. I'm going to use my $75 auction stick here, and I'm going to be pointing to each speaker when I play these tracks that I laid down, these test tracks. So whichever one I point to is the one that it'll be on. Hope that works out good for you guys. And we're going to go back to the QSC, and there we go. So we got some tracks coming up. We're going to start off on the QSC with these tracks. All right, guys. Well, there you go. Two things I want to say. Number one, if you guys watch this, you guys know I'm kind of a Yamaha slappy and fanboy, but I try to be as fair with this as possible. Because if you guys are trying to decide whether between the two, it's not my decision, it's yours. And I hope somehow you may benefit from hearing these side by side in what each speaker, its own characteristics sound like. So again, the choice is up to you. Try to be fair with this. I've used that CP8 as a floor wedge since when they come out, 2019, I think. I think I bought that December 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And I want to say I've used it for a wedge at every gig where we supplied PA, which is most of them since then. So it's been flawless. It's worked great, actually. So no complaints. I also like that because if something went down with the top, I would have no problem throwing that CP8 up and do in front of the house. I don't want to say too much about what I think about them. I would like to see below what you guys think about them if this test was beneficial. One more thing, also, you guys were about 15 feet away, and it's been recorded through the only thing I can record with right now is my phone. So, so from about 15 feet away to both speakers. So I hope this was good. Do what's right for you guys, not for me, not for the next guy. Do what's right for you guys. Thanks for checking in. Let me know down below what you guys think, seriously. So, because I'm going to go back and listen to this over and over too, and who knows how I'll feel about it. So, anyways, hope that was good. Be good. God bless you guys. Be safe. See you next time.